I'm Ryan Miller, world-renowned archaeologist and magician. But I'm here to show you my documentary on the fascinating topic of the 2012 apocalypse. I plan to shed light on the many theories proving and disproving a potential apocalypse. However, my main goal is not to persuade you, but rather show you how people are living their lives in preparation for a potential doomsday. Enjoy the show.
Planet Earth. Bustling with life, nature, and pure beauty. Planet Earth formed approximately 4.5 billion years ago, but according to ancient Mayan prophecies and scientific discoveries, our world will soon come to a devastating end on December 21st, 2012.
December 21st, 2012 will be the end of the world. So, if you haven't started your bucket list, start now. The end of mankind is near. Just like the movie. Not bucket list, 2012.
Many experts believe the Mayans predicted the end of life as we know it thousands of years ago. The Mayans viewed time and dates as spiritual cycles. The Mayan grand cycle of evolution will culminate on December 21st, 2012, after a 5,126-year era. Part of the 2012 phenomenon stems from the stars, when the winter solstice sun will be aligned with the center of the Milky Way galaxy for the first time in approximately 26,000 years. Some say such an event could cause unfathomable global disasters.
Earthquakes, tornadoes, volcanoes, mudslides, firestorms, gingivitis, massive climate change, leprosy, typhoons, that one thing that happened in Iraq. No, not Iraq. What was that one? Sri Lanka. That one terrible disaster in Sri Lanka that killed millions of people. Remember that?
No.
It happened it was like a typhoon or something.
That's gonna happen in 2012?
Yeah, I've done a lot of internet research on this stuff. You might as well have a PhD in Doomsday predictions.
Darius Washington, a self-proclaimed Mesoamerican historian, says O'Malley's claims are completely baseless.
O'Malley's claims are completely baseless.
Joseph Robert Jockmans, who has dedicated much of his life to researching the mysteries of the past and future, elaborates on Washington's assessment.
One of the Mayan oracles in Guatemala has a future date of 4772 AD. So the Mayans are not looking at 2012 as being the ending of anything.
And much of the general public has the same view as Mr. Jockmans.
What do you believe is going to happen on December 21st, 2012?
Nothing.
I think it's kind of a fun story, but I don't really believe in it. You hear a lot of stories about the Mayans predicting the end of the world, but I don't think there's a lot of validity to it.
I just don't see the world coming to an abrupt end on that day.
I think it's always a possibility, but I just don't see it happening.
Aaron Galvin, an arts and crafts major at the University of Nebraska, has very extreme views about a potential doomsday. But because Aaron was nervous about the interview and did not want others to know about his extreme views, we blacked out his face and disguised his voice.
The first time I really believed in the apocalypse in 2012 was about 2 years ago to the day when I was making my first beautiful paper snowflake. I was cutting away. All of a sudden, it's like I had this out-of-body experience. And I floated above my body, into the heavens. And when I was in heaven, I saw Jimi Hendrix standing above me saying, you need to do this for the rest of your life, because in 2012, you're going to die from the apocalypse. And the only way you will get to heaven is if you do what you love. And that's shredding paper. Just like I shredded my guitar.
You know, I have a real simple explanation for this whole 2012 apocalypse theory. I'm sure if you go back thousands of years ago or whatever, you would see the real reason behind this calendar ending theory is more simple than people make it out to be.
Mauda, Mausau, Utawata, Masakau, Stigamazuzu, Au Dumbadata, Waumsekatau, Zitqua, Z, Alava, Zukamala, Auta, Jägerbana, who's the cowpipe? Auta baca, acha shamana shana. Você cana pula. Você cana pula. Você olha lá na puxa. Você cana pula assim. Ai. Assim que tá u, assim que tá ali puta.
Wrap that one around your mouth, huh?
The prophecy is supposed to be based on the Mayan calendar. And the Mayan calendar is not linear, it's cyclic. It's built up on cycles within cycles within cycles. There's one Mayan elder that I know in Palenque, and he described it to me. He said, when the odometer in my old car goes from 9999 and flips over back to 0000, he says, this does not mean that my engine is going to explode. He said, neither should you think of the Mayan calendar when it flips back over to the first Baktun again, that the world is going to blow up. He said, this is ridiculous.
What will you be doing on December 21st, 2012?
I always joked with my friend that we'd throw a party just in case the world did come to an end. So I'll probably be with my friend from back home in my hometown, living it up for a night.
I'm going to basically just sit back and watch the theatrics of what happens.
It's a day that I'm going to be cutting lots of paper, drinking lots of cranberry juice. It's my favorite drink, by the way.